runs and lives at the Everglades outpost, way down in South Florida, and that is Gabby.
Hi, we're live on both channels right now, guys. So
Yeah.
Savannah's live.
We're creating an alligator vortex on YouTube right now.
We got Chris here.
Chris is there.
Casper.
But today we're calling Chris the Deep, like from the boys. We're calling him the Deep.
Oh, he's right over
that
here.
probably doesn't sound very good.
Right there.
And Casper's here. So fun.
All right, so we have a few people watching, so we wanted to talk about Animalcon because I don't think we've talked about it on YouTube.
Do you want me to?
Chris.
You want me to like hold him and
No, we
help
want you
guys?
here. We want you
Yeah, I
up.
could like help you in.
No,
We need to
don't
all
your help.
snuggle. Like, put Chris here.
Hey,
And
Savannah,
then-
how is Luther the American
Oh,
Frog
Jesus.
doing?
I stepped on
Great.
your foot.
He's great.
He's great.
Luther's great.
Oh my god.
Okay,
right,
so I
there
got
we go.
everybody
Okay.
in now.
There we go.
A big happy family. So cute.
The Gator
The
family.
outpost family.
Oh, there you go.
This is the first time we've all been together at the outpost, right?
In years, yeah.
I think
Yep.
ever for me.
No, you've been here during
Not
events
with
and stuff.
Savannah.
No, really?
No, but-
I've only met. So I actually met Savannah like 6 years ago at the outpost.
Yeah, so we're going to do a little history lesson because we were talking about before we started this, all the people whose lives have been impacted by Everglades Outpost.
Yeah.
And how long has Everglades Outpost been here?
Since 92. So Bob and Barbara founded it in 1992. I've been with the Outpost for over 10 years. Chris longer, Gabby about 5. We met here, what, like about 6 years ago, I would say?
A
5
little
years?
bit longer, maybe
Yeah.
like 7, yeah.
Yep, and then 2 years ago was when Bob handed it over to me and gave us the property, or sold it to us.
Yeah.
Didn't give it to us, did not give it to us. He sold it to us.
So we wanted to come here and talk about that a little bit. I met Gabby for the first time here at Everglades Outpost, and that was like your first day in Florida, wasn't
Yeah, that was
it?
my first trip to Florida.
Yeah, so a long time ago. And then Chris, did I meet you here or at Tom Crutchfield's?
Chris doesn't even remember anyone.
I don't know anything. Don't ask me questions.
I met Chris here. Yep.
How long ago? When did you guys meet?
About 10 years
15?
ago.
Oh, 10?
Yeah.
There you-
10.
Yeah.
Yes, ask her. Don't.
Chris doesn't know.
I don't
Chris
know.
doesn't know. Poor
I don't know
Chris.
anything.
Do you want to just sit here and hold the
I don't
the
know my
camera?
own name. Okay,
You know
don't
how old he is. I swear he really doesn't know how old he is.
don't expect much from me.
He
all
forgets.
So, but yeah, like lots of people started their careers and learned their love of wildlife here at Everglades Outpost. And I don't see it talked about as much as I feel like it should be. So I just want to say that like, if you're ever in South Florida, go check out Everglades Outpost. You'll have a wonderful time. True sanctuary and just beautiful people.
You hold it.
And this is where Casper
Everyone's like
lives.
looking at this one. Oh, we can go even further out. All
right.
right.
Oh, it goes. I cut the
Oh,
Bob
you
Mamba
guys
with
got
that
a way
stick.
better angle
You got
than
a
me
way
now.
bigger stick.
That's I cut
Dang
the
it.
mamba with that stick.
Um,
It extends farther.
Can you hold it though? Because my arms are getting tired.
So if you're in the chat right now, make sure you hit the thumbs up. And what we came to talk to you about today is Animalcon.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if you guys didn't know about Animalcon, it's a big event that Brian Barczyk is putting together with animal influencers from around the globe, like all over the world.
Like other
and
countries. Like,
yeah.
They're everywhere.
yeah, and so we're gonna be there, and we want you guys to. Well, it depends on how long you guys stay, Amanda. I may or may not swim with Casper. It just depends. It depends on what's going on. Thank you, Rebecca, for your super chat donation. I appreciate it. I'll be in Australia in August. So we just want to talk about Animalcon. So what do you think? Who are you most excited to see at Animalcon?
I'm most excited to see bird tricks. I'm obsessed with bird tricks. Chris already knows everybody. Chris is a hot shot, so.
My answer was I don't know. Who's
Everyone's
Chris
going.
doesn't even know who's
well,
going.
he really
I-
wanted to meet Dingo, and you did that last
Oh yeah,
month,
we
so.
did that. There you go.
And I wanted to meet Brian, but I did that last month, or a couple months ago. So.
So the day I get back from Australia, August 25th, I meet Dingo and his wife at the airport. And so as I'm coming home, they're coming home with me for the whole Animalcon weekend.
Oh,
Have you
wow.
really?
Yeah. Yeah, I met
They're
them and
so
they were
sweet.
so great.
So
like I
sweet.
love them. Dingo
Yes.
Dinkelman and that whole
We
family,
have
they
some
were
questions
amazing.
on my end that I just want to answer.
Oh yeah.
Bird tricks. Oh, Amanda's here. She's actually adopting the cockatiel in like 3 hours.
Hi Amanda.
Savannah, is this your channel?
No, you're on Florida Wildest channel, but that's okay because we're all together right now.
Did you guys see Jurassic World yet? Anybody?
I didn't.
Yeah.
No,
I
not
want it.
yet.
Everyone
I did
wanted to
too,
go
I
see
did
it.
too.
Yeah, we should all go see it.
Hey,
That would
I
be
heard
fun.
it didn't get good reviews though.
really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I met
All right.
Blue at Universal Studios 2 weekends ago, and I was so excited.
Jen met you at Hatch Fest last year.
Yes, yes, absolutely. You don't have to miss Casper. Casper's right there.
We're right there. No,
He's
right there.
He's right there. You guys want to see
There he is.
Casper?
Casper in a little bit.
Oh, we got a.
There's
big thing with that.
Casper.
Kendra just sent a super chat. Thank you so much, Kendra.
Rebecca, I won't be in Sydney, and thank you for your super chat donation, but I'll be in Darwin. So if you can make your way up to Darwin, Australia, I'd love to meet you there. But let's talk about who's going to Animalcon,
Yeah.
right?
I mean, literally everybody.
Yeah, it's
Everybody.
a long list that Savannah should.
But it's
say.
good because okay, well, we're more reptile people, so we know of like the reptile people, but I know there's spider people going.
Ants Canada
There's
is
aquarium
going to be
people
there.
Going,
Um,
bird people going. pet
Paul
YouTubers.
Cafaro, I know that
Uh-huh.
person is going, and he's like a fish person. It is in Orlando, and it's going to be a lot of fun. Super fun.
Somebody was asking where it was. Savannah just answered.
Okay, perfect. Yeah.
Okay, so. All right, so I'm
So
just
it's gonna
trying
be fun. It's August 26th through 28th. Anyone can go. You can buy tickets. You can meet all of your favorite YouTubers. Is it mostly YouTuber? It's everything. It's TV.
It's-
the guy from Get Tanked is gonna be
I mean,
there.
there are some people that are just like popular on TikTok that are going to be there. So, and not to discount that, so don't go crazy.
Yeah,
but just saying, like, it's not all YouTubers. It's Instagram influencers. It's TikTok
everything.
influencers. Everything. In Twitter, do we have any Twitter influencers?
Are there Twitter?
There's
is that
a
thing?
big Twitter account called Gators Daily. Do you guys ever see
They
that?
share my stuff
Oh
all
yeah,
the time.
they share my stuff
Yeah.
all the time.
Yeah, and they came to Gatorland actually one time, and they were really nice. But I don't think they're like alligator people like us. I think they just like
Just like
alligators.
us.
Yeah.
Are they young? Because I
Yeah.
thought it was like a person like maybe 17. Was that?
No. Older
Older.
than that for sure. Older than that for sure.
All right, let's get some more questions. Hi, Eric from Cleveland. What is Animal Control about? Do you mean Animal Con?
Animal
Animal control is about geese.
It's probably autofilled.
Yeah, no, Animal Con, it's a giant meetup. It's kind of like Comic Con, except instead of people like dressed up in costumes, they're going to be dressed up like Savannah and like Dingo with his shirt.
Yeah,
like,
and people are gonna dress. Like if you get yourself a wetsuit like this, you can dress
Oh
as
my
Chris
God.
Gillette
The
and
Jeep,
come.
literally
Yeah,
the Jeep from the
and
boys.
Chris will let you take pictures with him if you dress as him for for Animal Con.
So it's a giant meetup where there's going to be Q&As, there's going to be panels. I mean, it's a meet and greet. There's going to be like after parties for VIP ticket holders. So it's going to be a lot of fun.
It is gonna be
And
great.
there's
Oh
different
no!
tiers of tickets.
Dang
Is
it.
your phone dying, Savannah?
No, it's not dying. I'm just like my phone, like it'll glitch out, so I don't get any live messages, and I always have to continue to
All right,
restart it.
More.
Liz,
It
who
was
are you gonna dress up
autocorrect.
as, Liz? Liz.
Animalcon is in Orlando, and you can find out more information at animalcon.usa, right? Is that what the website was?
Yeah, animalcon.usa.
USA.
Thank you, Lisa Tomsky. That's Jay's mom. You know the Jay that
Yes,
films.
we love
Thank you,
Jay.
Lisa, for your $5 super chat donation, and I will see you at Animalcon. That will be super
That
fun.
looks like a big question.
There's a big
Thank you,
question.
Rebecca. Oh, what's the big question?
It would be a dream to meet you guys and talk about alligators. Hopefully I can make it to Animalcon. Love the work you do. Thank you so much. That's from Some Chick. That's literally the username, Some Chick. We would love to have you, Some Chick. We would love to meet you. It's going to be fun. I'm excited to talk to different people. I mean, especially Bird Tricks. I've been following them forever. And yeah, I'm obsessed with Bird Tricks.
So I want to mention just a little bit about the panel that we have here. So while we do love being influencers, and I'm going to speak for me, and then you guys can speak for you. Like the proceeds that come into Everglades Outpost go to take care of these animals that they rescue. The proceeds that come into Gatorland social media goes to different conservation projects we have going on in Florida and around the world. And the proceeds from Gabby and Chris's channel, I believe, are the same, right? They go to take care of animals. So I just want to put that out there and let you know that there's going to be, there's going to be lots of time for questions. Hopefully all of us can do a panel together, and we'll be able to discuss how we do those things with you guys. So you might want to try that later.
This is Martha's first time going live. You know?
Oh,
It is. I know. I'm so like I don't know
You're
which
doing
way to look
such a
at
good job.
because I'm staying quiet.
I'm sure especially on our channel, some people do recognize Martha from like other videos, like
Right,
maybe
right.
Switch Out, things like that.
Oh, yeah.
But Martha's
The
the owner.
parakeets.
Yeah, the parakeets. Yes.
Yeah.
Martha's the owner of Everglades Outpost, so she takes in all of our alligators. So we're very thankful for her.
way back a long time ago, Martha taught me how to alligator wrestle. I don't know if you guys knew that. That was an amazing experience for me, and like it's really good to be here and see how great the outpost looks and see all the animals and like There's a secret photo of me lifting Casper out of the water on my shoulders that I can't post for you guys because it's too, risque. But there is a secret photo out there. Maybe,
I remember that photo.
and I don't want you guys to go looking for it either, but it was my favorite photo in the world. You got a big question?
Kelsey's getting your first ball python from Brian at BHB.
Nice.
Cool. What kind of animals are at Animalcon? No animals.
No animals.
Yeah, it's just animal YouTubers, TV personnel, things like that. So no actual animals, but it's a great like meetup where you're gonna meet all your favorite creators.
Right.
And have a chance to ask them things that you normally wouldn't be able to, you know?
Yeah.
Just to talk to them and get to know them a little better.
And if you guys are really nice in this live video on both sides, like we might be able to coax Chris into getting in the water with Casper. Now I know your people have already seen it, but my people have not. So if everybody's really cool, you guys might get to see Chris swim with Casper, and it's really amazing.
Yeah, I'll hop in.
So y'all better hit that thumbs up. Like we got to get way more views and way more thumbs up in order for that to happen.
I mean, I still got my wetsuit on. I was doing tours with Casper all morning. So that's something you can do here at the outpost. Little commercial right there. Everglades Outpost, underwater gator tour. Get in the water with me and Casper.
Yep.
Only place in the world you can do this.
Literally,
Yeah.
In a 35,000 gallon lagoon,
Can you
crystal
show how
clear.
pretty it is?
It's so pretty.
Martha works very hard to clean this.
Yes.
Like
Well,
twice a
actually,
week.
Jeff does.
Okay.
Jeff does.
This is where Casper lives, right behind us, and this is where I do the tour, where you can actually get in the water with me and Casper.
That's so great.
Yeah.
It's so awesome. And what an experience to be able to say you had, like if you're visiting like down in South Florida for like the weekend, or if you're visiting down here for your vacation, like nobody gets to go back and say, I swam with an alligator when I was in Florida. So you could do it here, and that's really
Exactly.
awesome. Really awesome. Thank you, Jim Folke, for your $20 donation. And it's a shout out to Casper. That's really awesome. Here, Jim.
Awesome.
Oh, he's donating $20 so you'll get in the water with Casper.
That means you owe me $20, Savannah?
Well, I'm treating Chris a little bit like a cam girl right now. So I'm like, thumbs up, and we'll make him do this. Thumbs up, and we'll make him do this. Let's see, Casper. There's Casper right there. He's just chilling, hanging out in the water.
Savannah,
It's so
can we
beautiful.
just talk about how jealous you are that this is Martha's backyard?
Oh my gosh. Like when I first moved back to Florida before I worked at Gatorland, I wanted to move in right there.
Our back house.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's where I wanted to
was
move
going
in.
to.
Because this is
I'm
the
like,
best
where are we putting all our
backyard.
animals? She's like, no, but Casper will be in our backyard. I'm like, we have like 40 animals that are not going to
I was ready. I was going
He
to do
really
it.
was. He really was.
That's great.
Ah.
Does anybody have any more questions about Animalcon, about Everglades Outpost, about Amanda Lynn wants to know if you bred Casper. Is Casper breeding?
Oh, well, I mean, he's got a bunch of girlfriends.
He's got a bunch of
Martha
girlfriends.
could probably answer that better.
Yeah, so Casper does have a lot of females, or I would say like 3 females in with him. We don't promote the breeding of any of our animals. They do it, we collect the eggs, we'll crack them, and then that's it.
It's
All
like
right.
a chicken egg. It's empty.
Yep.
Unless you incubate it, it's literally like a chicken egg. So.
Yeah.
We already have 500 alligators.
Yeah, but I'm sure Casper has kids somewhere. I mean,
Probably.
throughout
Yeah.
in his lifetime, I'm sure he's a dad.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah.
Hundreds
certainly.
of baby alligators.
Yeah, and again, just in case for people who don't know, Casper is a wild-caught rescue nuisance
Yes.
alligator, so he's not raised in captivity. He's here because he was a nuisance gator that was otherwise going to be killed, and so we give him a home here instead of having him turn into a handbag or something like that.
Yep.
But on that note, we always like to emphasize that it's just training when we work with him. He's not raised up or, people come with all the crazy stuff,
Uh-huh.
It's just like he's not raised from a baby or fed before we do the tour or drugged or
That's what I was
sedated
gonna
or
say, sedate and nothing like that.
everybody thinks it's
Yeah,
Yeah,
everything.
do you guys get that? You guys get
Yeah.
the
So not
sedation
on
thing?
YouTube really, because a lot of our subscribers now know what we do, and like every video is training. So like most people do know, but like it's the new people. That
Yeah, well, I mean, everybody thinks it's some reason other than maybe you know what you're doing.
Right.
Right.
Right? It's-
Well, I mean, because if they don't, then they can do the same thing. Like
Right.
they're trying to
We're getting
copy
a lot
that.
coming in,
So let me
come
see.
read some
Hang on.
too.
I got a super chat here
Someone
from.
said gator omelets. Yum. Have you ever tried an alligator egg? Have you? No.
No.
I don't
know?
even eat my
I know.
goose lays eggs. And I don't
Literally
even
say, but
Elise
some
Curran,
people
thank you for
eat
your
with the
super
pepper
chat
in it.
donation. I appreciate that. That's really awesome. Everybody else in there, just hit the thumbs up. Even if you can't donate, that's okay. We appreciate you being here with us, and that's why we're doing it. Thank you, Andrew Palico, for your $50 super chat donation. I appreciate
Baller.
that. Chris, they're trying to get you naked, man.
Somebody wants to know if you think Casper is bored here and like would not be bored in the wild.
No, he's.
I mean, I think he's happier here. I think all the gators in captivity are happier in captivity than the wild, personally.
Depending on where they are.
Right,
Yeah.
depending on the
of
place,
course.
yeah.
I mean, this is better than
This is where he lives. Like, come on
and
now.
he gets free food, but
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like animals in the wild, like they have a job. The only reason they're getting out and looking for food is because if they don't, they're gonna starve. But if they get food delivered to them, there's no reason for him to go hunting. He hangs out all day. He basks. He gets to sleep in the sun. He gets to swim when he feels like it. So no, I don't think he's bored at all.
Yeah, I think and plus, like, the people that come by, like, the people that he gets to swim with. And here's the thing, it's not like there's a dome. Like, there's birds that come through here. There's lizards that come through here. So he's constantly entertained here, I think. I mean, I think alligators like some amusement like that. Some of them don't. But I mean, there's so much going on around here all the time.
Do you have more to add to that?
Well, I was going to say, and that goes for all the animals where, you know, these animals are here because they, for whatever reason, cannot be in the wild, and we mimic as best as we can their habitats and situations in the wilds, and I think they're fine. You provide plenty of enrichment, and look at his lagoon. He doesn't have to worry ever about food, or if he's sick, we take him to the vet. The amazing Dr. Mather takes care of all of our alligators. He won't ever have to worry about any of that.
Thank you, Carrie, for your super chat donation, and they love Casper. Okay, so I have a question. Here's a question that we might not have the same answer on. All right, so in my opinion, from what I see, like if you take away the alligators, like they don't have to scavenge for food, right? There's food always provided. They don't have to worry about their habitat because no one's going to move in it, so that's another worry off their plate. And they don't have to worry about breeding because there's plenty of females, right? Do you think that opens up that alligator's mind to perhaps process different things they wouldn't normally be able to process because they were so consumed with the other stuff?
Because their focus was taken elsewhere.
So that is exactly why anxiety is so high in humans.
What do you mean?
Because we no longer have to go and look for food. We don't have to do stuff. We have nothing but free time.
Right.
And that's what creates all this free space in our brains to worry about every little tiny dumb thing. And that's why everybody has anxiety now.
So do you think Casper has anxiety?
No, I don't think they don't have the same cognitive abilities that we do, so they don't have to worry about it in that way. But it's just funny because sidebar, like that is exactly the explanation for the rise in anxiety in humans.
He listens to a lot of Joe Rogan, so like he's
No, that's my own thoughts. That's 100% me, because it's like if you have a job and you work hard and you do things, you don't have time to worry about like
nonsense.
We create problems for ourselves when we get rid of actual problem solving. But anyways, to your real question, yeah, I mean, I think, you know, when they have the time to relax and hang out, you know, they can hopefully wander and, you know, wonder about new things, maybe.
That's what I think, and that's what I see, especially when we bring in new ones. Like the old ones that live there, like I don't think they care either way. But when we bring in new ones, I often notice how, like at first they're one behavior and then they kind of assimilate, right? But like, so we have one now that I call Dilbert, and he's like, you can see in his eyes that he doesn't think like everybody else. Like you can see it, it's very apparent. And it's not a good way. Like he seems kind of like if he was a person, he would be a simpleton, right? He seems like that kind of alligator. So, like, personality-wise, like, I think that something might be amiss, you know?
And they all definitely have their different personalities.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it always amazes me when people seem to think that, you know, alligators or snakes are all the same personality. And it's like each individual alligator is different. They all have, some are more laid back, some are definitely more in your face.
You know, someone asked me a really good question the other day, that if alligators recognize individuals amongst them, and yes, obviously,
oh yeah,
they do.
definitely.
So like, there's some gators that we know, oh, this one doesn't like that one, but this one gets along with that one. So if you see like this one heading towards that one, you're like, oh no, they don't like each other. We gotta like make sure. But they absolutely have favorites. Like, I don't like that gator, I like that gator.
Right.
Really
They recognize people too.
Yeah, absolutely.
Voices, I feel like when I'm doing training work with Rex, that like if my tone of pitch is different, he picks up on it.
Well, what I always say is anything you can do, they can do better.
Yeah.
If you can hear somebody's voice difference, they can hear it way better than you can.
Yeah.
Right.
If you can see a difference between me to you, they can see better than you can. Whatever you can do, they can do better. Is
Everything's
how I usually
amplified,
say it. You know,
Right.
like their senses are better than ours. So when people are like, wait, they can tell you apart from her, and I'm like,
100%.
Are you kidding me? He can do it way better than you could ever hope to.
And not only can they tell the differences between people, like they have, I think, specific people that they like better than others.
Oh, 100%.
Right?
Oh,
like,
yeah.
There's no
like,
doubt.
Like Sultan, our big Nile crocodile, could care less if I'm even in existence on the planet, right? But if it's Mike, it's a whole different story. Like he'll eat from me, but you can tell he's just kind of like, man, just give me my food and get out of here.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Well, it's like that with I think most animals, because for example, Elmo, our rescued a cactus parrot. How do you explain a good cop, bad cop?
Yeah.
That's the way he explains. That's the way he explains it. But so like I'm the one that has to towel Elmo.
She's the bad
and,
cop.
Exactly, and
then I'm
give
good
him
cop.
his meds and take him to the vet. So he hates me, but he loves Chris because Chris is the one that goes in and spends time with him and gives him seeds.
But
So
you have to restrain and medicate him
Right.
because of his trauma. So he's a parrot with a lot of past trauma, so we have to give him medication. And so have one of us give him the medication so then he doesn't like her,
But
but
he
then
likes
instead
him.
of hating both of us, because if we
Right.
both do it, then he hates both of us.
Yep.
that's why a lot of the gators too. Like you didn't want to be like when we're moving some gators that Martha's
Right.
like training.
Oh.
And if we ever had to move Rex, Martha
I wouldn't be there.
anywhere near
And
the.
when we had to check the eggs, remember I wore like a mask,
Right.
so Aries wouldn't be able to see my
Right.
face. I was wearing a mask
yeah,
and,
but
and long
you
sleeve.
know
and,
he knew it was you. Like
Well,
he could smell
and
you.
then I didn't talk
No,
either.
and it's smart what you did, but you know he knew it was you. Like the minute, like, because what I notice is, like, even like Dundee, he can tell the difference in my cadence of steps. Like if I'm walking back there, he'll be at the ready. And we have it on like trap cam. But if Mike's walking out back there, it's a whole different sort of movement that happens before he
you
sees
do
us.
have very like unique mannerisms. Like I
Swagger.
Like if
Oh,
you were a
God.
wildebeest and you were going down to the water's edge every day, you
Yeah.
know, while he's sitting there, he's counting your steps, he's
Yeah,
hearing what
yeah,
they
yeah.
sound like, blah, blah, blah.
He's
But
gonna know
I
the
think it was a
difference.
good effort. I did that with the pit bull one time and it still knew it was me.
Yeah.
Well,
Like,
with Rex, remember with Rex, we had to give him some meds that was a few months ago, I would say at this point. For weeks afterwards, I had to administer the meds. Chris was in there with me, obviously making sure because he's a big 12-foot croc. For weeks afterwards, he refused to eat from me. He was so upset
And this
with
is
me.
like, how big is he? 12 feet?
12 feet.
12-foot crocodile getting a little tiny injection.
Yeah.
And he remembered Martha and like
Did
was
not
mad
want-
at her. Like,
He's okay
Yeah.
with me now.
Yeah, good,
we're back.
yeah.
We're back together now.
For
He's fine.
weeks, like wouldn't take food from Martha.
Oh my God.
Wouldn't he take food from
He
other?
would eat from Amanda,
Yeah.
and I'm just like,
okay, I have
Not
to
for
squat
Martha.
down here because
Nope.
I'm too tired.
so they definitely know. They remember.
We have
Um,
120 people watching. I'm gonna answer some questions.
Okay,
too.
answer some questions. So we have one of our albino alligators. We had to do a blood draw on Pearl one time, and she, you know, because they can cut their blood off, right? So she tensed up so you couldn't get the blood. And then we had the trainer, like just as an experiment, her, you know, primary trainer come over and talk, and hearing that voice soothed, and then the blood started coming out.
Oh wow.
Like it was
That's
that was a
really
really
insane.
interesting sort
That's
of thing.
crazy.
Like just hearing that familiarity kind of made her like be like, okay, you know what? Maybe this is not that bad. I can't
Right.
see why. So I thought that was
That is really neat, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Am I jumping in here?
Are you gonna?
'Cause-
Yeah,
well,
do you
no,
wanna
I'm
jump
starting
in?
to sweat in the wetsuit.
Okay, yeah. jump in, Chris. Go
All
ahead.
right.
Okay. All right.
I'm gonna go get in there with Casper.
All right, guys.
Oh.
And make sure after you're done, you go subscribe to Florida's Wildest, so you can
Gatorland
see.
Vlogs, right? Our
Yep.
subscribers, Savannah from Gatorland. Everglades Outpost is gonna have a YouTube channel soon, right?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
so
Yesterday,
exciting.
but you guys can subscribe to our Instagram at Everglades Outpost.
Yep.
Awesome, awesome.
So
I
you'll
li-
see more of Martha. We gotta do more of you on our channel too.
I know.
I like this crazy alligator over
Shy,
here.
don't be shy.
I'm so
Dude,
shy.
look how beautiful that is. That
Yeah.
looks like a picture.
Yeah.
It doesn't even look like real. It looks like you're in Avatar.
Thank you so much,
You know
Elise,
they're
for
coming
your
out with the
super
second one.
chat.
No.
Casper. All right, guys. So let's have Casper come over so he knows his name. Comes when he's called. Casper, come here. So he'll come over, and you notice a couple other alligators around me too. So I'll have them come on over. Come. There he is. I'm that big guy. He's chewing on all the leaves right now. All right. So let's bring him over. Bring him up so you guys can see him a little bit.
Oh my gosh. Like, people that just tuned into my channel are like, what is happening right now?
Doesn't he have the best smile?
So I had
Casper
a
or
question. So the question is, Martha and Chris, have you ever felt that Casper was having an off day and decided not to get in the water with him?
No.
Never.
No?
No. And even if he did, I don't care.
I feel like
Wild
alligators
for a
don't
living.
really
Whatever
have
he can
off
do,
days
I can
like
handle.
that.
Yeah, you just learn their behavior and you work around it.
Exactly.
Yeah, let's see if we'll come back over here again.
You got someone to your left.
Yeah.
And let me just say, this
She
is
is
at
so
Everglades
cute.
Outpost. This is not out in the wild in Florida. It is illegal to molest our wildlife.
Yeah.
It is illegal to feed our wildlife.
Yeah, let's see if we'll come over here.
Yeah, so everyone on our channel probably knows already. You guys can get in the water with Chris and Casper at Everglades Outpost.
Oh my gosh, that's so crazy. I'll try to zoom in. Oh, look at that,
I'll
there.
try to bring them a little closer for you too.
No, I'm perfect right now. I'm super zoomed in.
There he is.
Oh my gosh, he's so beautiful.
I'm gonna try to climb
I don't
up
know who
the
this
tree.
is. She'll probably try to eat my phone. Are you gonna eat my phone?
Gabby's got a little female over there.
Literally, she's like,
Yeah, she's a
Behind it.
firecracker, huh?
she's so cute.
I would jump in, but I have to go to an appointment later. Like right when we finish this.
hold
So,
on.
but I have swam with Casper before a long time ago, and it was amazing.
So we'll give him one of his little Gator Chow biscuits here. Bring him over a little bit.
He's so cute when he
alright.
eats the leaves.
I know.
Whoop, grab the stick right there. The stick.
I like when he swims up to you with a leaf on his
I
head.
know.
Or a little
Literally
stick on his
leaf
head. Yep.
Oh, Dingo's, Dingo, we love you.
Dingo's watching.
Say hey to Dingo. Say hi to Dingo. Hey, Dingo, hurry
I'm
back.
a little insulted he's on your channel, not my channel. Watching.
Well, he probably just clicked off yours.
We love Dingo.
Did Dingo swim with Casper?
Yeah.
Oh, he did. Okay.
I have a question for Martha. Martha, do you have any tips on how people can start their own animal rescue?
Yes, actually volunteering. When I started here 10 years ago, I actually would just come in to study. I wasn't going to school. And little by little started volunteering, and then it ended up being to where we were able to actually, acquire the property and get into it. But volunteering is your best bet. It will also honestly help you see if it's really for you.
Right. That's
Speaking
that's a good
truthfully,
point. That's a good point.
it sounds great. Everybody wants to rescue, but it's a lot of work. Gabby knows this, Savannah knows this. God, you get up every 2-3 hours to feed babies if you have them, So
Yep.
volunteering is the best way to go.
It's a great way to get hands-on experience with
Yep.
animals and also network and meet other people.
Look at that.
Oh my goodness.
Big
This is
mamas.
ridiculous.
Look at her. Oh.
Don't touch me.
She's like a cat. She's like, I'll come near you, but you can't touch me.
She's a cute little thing.
Yeah.
She's really cute.
She's feisty.
This
though.
is my first time really seeing her personality.
Oh, really?
Oh.
She's
Yeah.
adorable.
Somebody keeps asking how old Casper is.
No idea.
Well, guesstimate.
Well, that's the thing. Since he's caught out of the wild, I can literally
There's
say
no
he
way of
is
knowing.
35. I can say he's 95.
Yeah.
Like, they're both perfectly valid guesses.
I'm gonna say Casper's 75.
There you go.
So there you go. Now you know. No, actually, I say 60.
I would guess he's in like the 50s, but that's a complete guess.
And where did this little girl come from, Martha?
She's another rescue alligator that they brought in.
Yeah.
So we have her here because her legs are a little funky.
Mm-hmm.
And I love all of them when they're like that.
Martha loves the decrepit
I
ones.
do love the
You should
decrepit
see the
animals.
Martha has in her backyard right now.
Saw is the most beautiful. You might remember Saw, Savannah, the one that can't open up her mouth more than just like an inch.
Probably.
So I actually have her in the pond behind the back house, or behind my house, because that way I can hand feed her. That's the only way she's able to eat, and I have to hand feed her like 2 or 3 times a week.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, but that's one of my favorite.
I
gators.
sometimes they get that lockjaw thing, but it's usually when they're really old.
She got metabolic bone disease,
Oh.
so she was rescued, and she was kept in a bathtub for the early part of her life. So her bone disease is probably one of the worst
It's
cases
really
I've
bad.
seen. Yeah.
we first,
Yeah.
We talk about this a lot on our
we first
channel.
picked her up in Missouri,
Yeah.
and then I worked with her in Mississippi, and then drove her from Mississippi over up north first, and then down here eventually. So I first started taking care of her in 2012.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and she was a mess.
Yeah, it's a big thing we talk about on our channel about the metabolic bone disease.
Yeah.
It's varying degrees, obviously. For women.
Right.
Hers is pretty bad.
Ours is really bad.
People are asking for what your channel is, Martha.
Our YouTube is at the Wild Riveras. We just recorded our first video yesterday, so it should be on there in about a week. But if you go to Everglades Outpost on Instagram, you'll be able to keep up more with us. I'm
Okay.
shy, so
Martha's so
I kind of stay in the
shy. She's
background.
so shy. You're blushing.
I am. I'm like,
No, we're gonna. I know a lot of people want to see you, so we're gonna get you more involved.
oh gosh.
Rebecca,
Okay.
we might be doing a meetup at Crocodilos Park in Darwin when I'm there, but I will send me an Instagram message and then I'll stay in touch with you, or you can email me, savannahbone@gatorland.com. Well, this has been fun,
Yeah.
It has been.
right? So I think we should do another one. I think we should, no, not today, but like I think we should do Trapped in Everglades Outpost Overnight Challenge.
Oh my
Collab.
should.
You, then,
Yes.
like all
A
three of us.
sleepover.
Yeah. A big sleepover.
Oh, we can do it at the memorial.
That would be
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, that'll be fun,
Let's
huh?
plan for that. Let us know. Let us know in the comments what you think. Should we do a Everglades Outpost overnight challenge?
We should. That would be fun.
It would be super fun.
ZZZ, thank you so much for your super chat. OMG Savannah, I love you guys together.
Love you too, and we love being together. And we're, if you're all doing the same thing and you all got the same love in your heart, it should be really easy.
Absolutely. And remember, guys, you can come see us at Animalcon August 26th to 28th in Orlando.
AnimalconUSA.com.
AnimalconUSA.com. That is a mouthful.
It is.
Or just their Instagram, animalcon.USA. Just go to my page, Gabby Nicole, and you'll see.
Yeah, it's on mine too. Do us a favor, check that like button, smash notifications on. We will be live again tomorrow from Gatorland. Thank you so much
Thank
for
you. It was great
Martha,
seeing
for
you.
all your love, and for all the animals
course.
you've taken care of forever. Thank you,
Yes.
Gabby and Chris, for letting me stay at your house last night.
Of course.
And for letting me play with your toucan. That was really exciting until it tried to bite my wrist off.
Did you hold the toucan today?
I did, and then it decided
It got interesting.
Look how many bracelets she has.
Yeah, it was going after my bracelets. So I understand. Well, we love you guys. Check that like button. Smash notifications on. Please don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Tell your friends too. Sure do love you guys. We'll be live with Mike Heilman tomorrow afternoon from Gatorland as soon as I get back from Miami tonight.